Everything is good. The daylight streams in, so I'm just streaming in the morning is what I'm doing now. So just, you know, I know it's maybe not optimum time for everybody, definitely not for me, but it's the only time I can do it at the moment for various architectural reasons, you know. And in answer to that, I would say don't put nothing on a pedestal, because it could be a double negative in the sense that you don't put nothing on a pedestal. That means put something on a pedestal. At least have something that you're going to do instead of doing nothing. If it's not optimum, there's nothing wrong with it not being optimum, because, you know, progress not perfection. Do you know what I mean? So don't put nothing on a pedestal, meaning put something there. At least put something on a pedestal, i.e. this. I know, you know, what time is it? I don't know. Before 11. It's like 10:30 or something. It's only gone and been 10:30. But basically, you know, the point being, you know, you don't use a blade when you can use a feather, right? Because a tickle, it's better than a slash in it. So what I'm trying to say here is don't put nothing on a pedestal, i.e., you know, you can, like, it's no point, you can't focus on something that's not there. An absence is not a presence. Like, I can't apotheosize something that isn't actual. You can't actualize something that simply doesn't exist. So, you know, in another way of saying it is basically like the thing about don't put nothing on a pedestal. It is both and not a double negative. It is both and a double negative and not a double negative, in the sense that what I'm saying is don't put nothing on a pedestal, put something on a pedestal. At least put something on a pedestal, which is the same as saying don't put nothing on a pedestal, which is don't put an absence on a throne, you know. Don't enthrone the virtual. You see where I'm going with this? Don't tell me that Hercules is an amazing ship. Don't tell me the Carrack, if you spell it right, is an amazing ship. Don't tell me that the Hawk is an incredible little hunter killer. There's nothing there. Do you know what I mean? Don't do that to me. Don't put nothing on a pedestal with your head wobbles. Who's this? Welcome to Ship Shape, where you, citizen, can wobble your head as much as you like. I will try to make some jokes. I'm wobbling my head. One thing I can say about the Ship Shape program is it makes your head go side to side. So yeah, I mean that's something we could say. Huckabee, don't put nothing on a pedestal for me. I can't see it. It's not there. You build a pedestal called Ship Shape. You build a pedestal called Around the Verse. You build a pedestal called Calling All Devs, and you put nothing on it. Now, don't put nothing on a pedestal. I mean, it's better than nothing, right? Like a virtual ship is better than nothing at all. And I appreciate that you're trying to, you know, I've got nothing against Around the Verse. It's a great show. It's a great show. One of the best shows you can ever see, right? Except, I don't know, I feel like I feel like I'm being propelled into the future whenever I watch it. I think, oh, that's gonna be good. Anyway, I'm not gonna moan about it. I think it's a great show. And Jared, what a geezer. He does look better without all that hair. But you know, there again, you see the main feature of Around the Verse becomes the hairstyles. Like geezer with the great big, Josh, what's his name? With the great big, hey, not so much as a duck's anatomy, as a sort of, it's like an ensemble of geese on your head, all bent over waiting for the pate. You get me? So don't put nothing on a pedestal can both be a double negative and not. The implication is the same. You know, like if you, it's better to have a show than not a show. It's better to have ATV than no ATV. Like, don't put nothing on a pedestal. Like, it's better to put ATV on a pedestal, but then don't put nothing on a pedestal is also me critiquing the fact that what they've done is, in the absence of something, they put nothing there. In the absence of a ship, they've put, there's no ship, but it's been put on a pedestal. Here's the Hercules. It can shoot in all sorts of direction. It can carry 2 tanks, and this is a very dangerous ship. You don't want to be pointing down all the time. And we take over the back of the ramp on the front and the back, it can 2 tanks can live inside. So, you know, now we know. It can carry 2 tanks, and that's, I don't mind. I love the French accent. I think it's beautiful. I do like that guy, actually. He's an amazing guy. But I love the 2 tanks that it can carry. Anyway, here we are. We're waking up as usual. A bit slow today, I know, a bit sluggish. Had too many fizzy drinks before bed. You know what I mean? That's better. Look at him now. Look at him go. The Fanta's kicked in, and he's ready to fight the feeling. You can't beat the feeling. You can't feel the beating. So let's look at the coat hangers. Let's note that there's no safety gauge. There's no safety monkey in place. Let's open the door very casually and know that we're in pod number 6. Oh, he's not done it. He's only done it by 2. Oh, number 8. Why is that so blurry? Is it supposed to be like that, do you think? Like, it does look like it's not rendered, but it is actually just badly sprayed. Is that on purpose? Don't put nothing on a pedestal. Do you know what I mean? Is it a virtual number that's actually not there upon the pedestal of its own wall, that sits in support of it, that iterates it? Like, look at this work here. Also slightly blurry. Maybe it's me, and maybe I need to get glasses. What do you think, Mr. BS? Hey, what do you think? What do you think about that light shining on you? You probably don't like it very much. Anyway, let's change the view, yeah? Let's change the view. This guy here, look at him. He's alright. He's not feeling too bad. He shines a light right in your eyes. He's not bothered though, is he? Look, let's just zoom out a little bit. Let's go up a little bit. No, that's the wrong way. Let's just go here. And that way. And oh, off to the side. No. Let's leave it like that, shall we? Here he comes, look. Here he comes. Let's take a short walk. Or rather, in the sense of not putting nothing on a pedestal, let's take a short walk off a long pier. Or maybe we should take a long walk off a short pier. That's more like it, isn't it? Like, this is a question for you now. Would you like to see what's going on? I'm sure you would. So what we'll do is we'll let you in on a little secret. Now, it's not the first time I've done that. It's not the first time I've done that, you know. It's not unbeknownst for me to make errors like that, but you just have to live with it, you know what I mean? Just have to deal with it. Not only could you not see me, you couldn't see the game either. And that's exactly what I mean about not putting nothing on a pedestal. In that case, there was a pedestal, which is the stream itself, and I chose to put nothing on it. And I'm therefore going against my own exhortation, which is to not put nothing on a pedestal, which is not a double negative. Like, it's not saying don't put nothing. I didn't put anything on a pedestal, so I actually proved that it's not a double negative. I actually did put nothing on the pedestal of my own stream. Let's take the torch off while we walk. Let's take the long walk off a short pier, which is the same as not putting nothing on a pedestal. Here he is, look. This is Grim Hex. This is where we are. This is where we wake up every day. Let's get a bit of a shift on, shall we? A little bit more purpose than last time. This is Grimhex. We're just walking around the balcony. We're not going to walk into any boxes. Just going to feel the presence. Now check this out. Look down the steps like a total winner. Look at that. Can do it without looking. Yeah. Down the steps, not looking. Every step a winner. Oh, look out for you, mate. Anyway, let's go this way. You get the idea, right? This is Grimmers. This is where we get spawned. We're coming around here. And this time we're going to look at the steps. There we go, look at that. Lovely. A little bit unsteady, a little bit unsure of himself. But what a geezer. And this is the joy that we can see around us, right? The AI are very active today. A little twitch there from the man. Little twitch, letting everybody know who's boss. I can do the Michael Jackson, that's not a problem. So look, apologies for not letting you in straight away. It's a shame, you know, there's some genuinely great sights to see within that pod, but hey, we guessed 6, but we were wrong by 2. That's how it goes. Right, now, let's jump back into the first person, and what we'll do, nothing strange or startling, but just go, you know, just we're grinding away, and I'll show you what I mean in a second. Right? Don't put nothing on a pedestal. What I mean by that is that don't dangle the carrot in front of me, all right? Because, you know, there's enough dangling carrots around. There's enough, you know, there's enough images. There's enough specular coaxing going on within the frame that we're already in, do you know what I mean? Without you saying, and you could have this. Look at what you could have won. We're taking the Cutlass. We always take the Cutlass. I'd like to show you some of my other ships. I'd like to show you some of my other ships, but look, you know, speak to the man. What's the matter? Well, I'm just saying, Chris, that, you know, you should, you know, I'm just saying to the good people that it's not my fault that I can't show you any of the ships. You can show the other ships if you want to. Just fly them around. Yeah, but Chris, I can't pick up cargo in those ships. I know. I forced you into the Cutlass. Yeah, you have forced me into the Cutlass, Chris. You've done that. I know. I make people go into things. That's what I like to do. That's my power. I can force you. I can give you all the ships that you want in the universe. Any ship you want. Pick one. You can pick the Raven. You can pick the special Raven that's shaped like a computer bit. And then you can have the other one, the Prospector, who's got no doors on it. Ha 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 ha. Yeah, it's very funny, Chris. It is funny to me. Ha 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 ha. I used to make jokes at school and nobody would get them and only I would laugh. Ha 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 ha. Was that in America, Chris? Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's right. I was at school in America because I'm an American. Yeah, anyway. That's, you know, don't put nothing on a pedestal. I will if I want. I'm going to put nothing on a pedestal and I'm going to make you worship it. Ha ha. You're all worshipping nothing. Ha 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 ha. I'm Chris Roberts. I'm the king of the universe. No, there's nothing against Chris, just a bit of fun. But, you know, just for jolly, we can say that I'm not disputing Huckabee. Huckabee, have a shave. Tell us the truth. You know, there's nothing wrong with the Hercules. It's a beautiful ship. It actually looks very, very good. I really do like it. A lot I like it. More than a lot. I like it more than a man who's ever loved a piece of mineral. That's all I'm saying. Any man can love a rock, but do you really love the rock? Do you love its ore? Do you love its striated surface? Do you love it? The deep minerals trapped within it? Do you love?
And please visit again.
I will. Do you love the rock? For any man who has loved the rock can surely love the Hercules. It's a short hop, but I mean, you know, when faced with a pebble, you've got to stand on the beach and count your blessings. Do you know what I mean? You have to think on, all right? Every wave has a silver lining because every cloud is made of water. And therefore, what rains today waves at you tomorrow. A big goodbye. Goodbye, goodbye. Thanks for all the money. Bye. I'm Chris Roberts. I'm king of the universe. Don't rain on my parade, Chris. Don't pee on my back and tell me it's raining. The Cutlass is a wonderful ship. But also the Hercules. What do we think about the Hercules? If anybody's got any comments about that would be lovely. I don't know if anyone's even bothered or awake or watching. But if you are, I'd like to hear what you think about the Hercules. Looks like a really good ship. I do like the rain down the pane sort of approach. You know, Moabs as they're called. Mother of all bombs. No, is it Moab? Yeah, Moab. Mother of all bombs. Yeah. Brilliant acronym. A little bit of a rear view. Let's have a look at the Cutlass itself. This is what we're talking about. Look at the game. Looks beautiful game, isn't it? Look at this. Out amongst the debris. The chaos that surrounds us. The chaos. Randomly generated rocks. Themselves formed in a random manner by the various erosions and collisions of deep space. And yet here in the centre of it, the systemised, organised, architecturally planned event that is the Black Cutlery. Look at it. Let's take a good, hard look at yourself. Look at that. This is man's endeavour, right? Chris? Yes? Hang on a minute, Chris. Okay. This is man's endeavour. Chris, you've made a beautiful ship here. This is fantastic. You and Josh Coons working in your bedroom through the night. I know, Josh smokes a lot. My room stank of tobacco after that. I don't smoke. And very good, Chris. And Josh, I've got to take my hat off to you, mate. It's a beautiful looking ship. Some of the team at CIJ, they're truly talented people, you know what I mean? And that's why Ship Shape was one of the best shows ever made. Head wobble. So yeah, I mean, they really are fantastic, and the great haircuts too. That's the main thing about them. A lot of effort's gone into. I wonder how many. Like, I'd like to do a chart of like what percentage of the money that has been pledged has been spent at the hairdressers, CIG. I mean, across all 4 studios. In Frankfurt, we don't use haircuts. We simply follow the Brian Chambers example. We smoke in the dope during the day, all through the process, and we are taking the hair down. We let it go. I am simply following the lead of the master of the studio. He lets his hair down, and so we all follow suit, and we would grow the hair out, and we do not waste the good pledge money on the hairdressing. We simply go natural and focus all of our efforts onto the development of the game. Admittedly, the money we are not spending on the hairdressing, we are spending on marijuana, but that is occupational hazard. It is the studio of the dream. We have to dream big to think small. I mean, we have to grow big to smoke big, and therefore the bigness of the smoke is a cloud within which is the verse upon which we can grow the hair and then develop the game. In the future there will be the Hercules. It would be amazing. It can carry 2 tonks and so on. But nevertheless, we will make big hair for small gains in the large verse, which is bigger than Skyrim. It fits into 1 crater. Yeah, I said that. Yes, Chris, you are a genius. Thank you. I love you guys. I'm an American. Yes, okay, Chris. So there we have it. You know, that's how it is at CIG. It's just a lot of planning, a lot of big ideas. So we're very happy about that. We like it. We can't not like it. We can't not put nothing on a pedestal. So we have to put nothing on a pedestal. I hope you follow me. I'm trying my best. You know, that's all I can say. Look at the state of it. Look, I've only got 4,209. What's the geezer supposed to do? Right, we're going to do the usual grind. We're just going to hop in to the F2. We're already targeted on yellow. It's like the ship knows where it's going. You know what I mean? Good old Cutlass. He knows what's what. Let's see if we can find the planet. Oh, there it is. Now it looks like it might be daylight, so all that waffle. Let's not waste time with the gabbing, son. Never mind the Blarney Stone. Let's get to the Widow. Now what we need is a little bit of OM4, which I do believe is there. Ooh, the overbaked muffin, the oligarch's midwife. Take me to the oscillating mollusk. And let's swing slightly. They fixed the quantum jerk, as I used to call it. Oh look, it's daylight. Oh my god, it's daylight. That's beautiful. Bit of contact from the Avenger Stalker. Oh look, there's a geezer down there. Who's that? That's an Aurora heading for the drug lab in the wrong direction. Never mind. We know where it is, don't we, guys? We know it's just about there. Let's go. Let's just make sure that we get that all sorted. Yeah, no worries. Let's put him on the mark, and let's get the hump up, ramp up the Tonka toys. Ready? Well, I reckon that if we follow Senior Gomez, we might find ourselves getting there. Although we'll probably pass him on the way out, I would think. Let's see. Senior Gomez might get there before us, but Cutler, she's pretty nippy. Do you know what I mean? She's pretty nippy. Let's see what we can see over here. Senior Gomez passing on the right-hand side here. Gone. Gomez was gone. Oh, Gomez is now there. So maybe Gomez is jumping around. Anyway, this is the cockpit. You can see a little bit more of a dedicated look around here. You can see all the way around the planet here. I say planet, it's not really a planet. It's more of a paper mache balloon that Sandy has fashioned. What Sandy does, she chews up old copies of Hello magazine in a kind of jealous peak.
Why can't I have a great big house like Chris? Why can't we just spend a few more million? Oh, Sandy, don't be silly. We've got to live here in my bedroom in Wilmslow. Chris, you told me you're an American.
I am an American. Do you want another pasty?
So basically, she basically what she does, she chews up copies of Hello magazine, pulps them up, so to speak, using her own juices, her own saliva, and she then spits them out, and Chris and Erin fashion them, put them in the bath. Chris and Erin squelch them down, stand on them like you press grapes, you know. We don't want that. We want you. We want you. Who's that little fella down there? I want to get hold of him, but I can't. Anyway, never mind. They pulp them up, and that's how they make this amazing. They get a balloon, blow it up. Chris and Erin take turns because that, you know, they sort of get out of breath quite easily. And they pulp them up. They make these big paper mache balloons, which you can see before you now, very beautifully done. And if it wasn't for Sandy's pulping abilities, we wouldn't have any of these moons. So, Sandy, hats off to you, darling. You're a great little masticator. Basically, that's the thing, isn't it? You got to masticate the pulp, chew it up, and spit it out. You know, which is, you know, a bit like being a subscriber. No, there's nothing wrong with it. Like, come on, the game's looking good. It's the best it's ever looked. We've got 32 frames. I mean, there's no way. I mean, I do think, you know, you should not put nothing on a pedestal. Don't put nothing on a pedestal, I should say. Let's be grammatically correct. The other thing I could say is, you know, I'm happy for all the ships that get designed. I'm really glad that there's 119 ships in the game now, and vehicles. 119 different. I mean, that's impressive, right? There's a range of manufacturers. You can choose the style, the way you want to play the game. Excuse my French. And then you could just crack on. The elephant in the room, so to speak. Look, there's Gomez himself. Look, he's looking in the wrong place. Silly old Gomez. Isn't he, eh? That was me a month ago. Like, where is it? What's going on? basically, the thing is this, right? Look at this now. The beauty of this ship. Let's turn him around so we can see what's going on. This is a good view for finding the drug lab. We use this view. Now what we're not going to do is crash. Alright? When we get to about 5,000 we're going to pull the nose up. So basically, what's the issue here? You know, what's the deal? Right? What is the deal? Okay? There's somebody there now. Who's that? Oh, Johnson Hard. Well, well, well. Who'd have thought there could be a flying entendre? Look at that. His Johnson is hard. He's found himself some widows, and he's trying to impress them with his hard Johnson. I wonder what those widows think.
Ooh, I've never seen the like of it. Ooh, I sound a bit like Chris Roberts.
He's gone. He's gone. He's gone flaccid. Right on my radar. What happened? I don't know. There was a flaccid radar that I'm suffering from. Anyway, look, we're just about drug labbing it over here, I reckon. Search for the drug lab inside yourself. This is the lump that you're looking for. Just out of interest, you might want to sort of clock it. It's sort of, there's a very sharp shadow on the side of it there. And what we'll do is we'll follow little Gomez. He's found his way. He knows what he's doing. He's not a docile Spaniard. He's a bullfighting marauder from another universe. Look at him go. Gomez coming down hard and fast into the lab of drugs. Actually, he doesn't know where he's going. He's a bit like me. I think it's in this crater over here. There we go. There we go. On the button. On the button. Watch out for the frame rates, mate. See if we can get down there before him. Huh? Frame rates. Let's not fuck about here. Come on. Excuse me. I didn't mean to swear. I want my landing gear down because I'm going to come in for a fat landing. Because I don't want anyone to get there before me. Pull it up sharp and drop it down. Drop it like it's hot, mate. Yes? Are we there? Are we there? Slightly forward. And... Oi, 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 oi. Nicely done, mate. Alright. Let's hop out. Guns up. Alright, that's a 10-pointer, I reckon. That was one of the best ones we've ever done, I reckon. And let's not mince words, alright? You better not be doing what I think you're doing, mate.
Hello and welcome aboard your Drake interplanetary craft. Your systems are online. Launch complete. Landing complete. Launch.
What is going on? Is that a piratical nonsense being done over there? Here he comes. What's he doing? Now I'm assuming this is AI. I've done a bit of a rocky landing there, that's annoying. Right, he's coming in for a landing. But who is he? Alright, he's coming out. Which means I'm coming out too. We're not messing about now. Come on. We're coming out the side doors here, boys, because we've got no time to waste. just close up the deal. Let's get in there quick. Now this might be a case of judicial business, alright? Let's just back it up, back it up, back it up. Now if he's just shot somebody willy-nilly, then we need to take action. We've got one frame going on here. This is always the way, you know, as soon as the chips are down, the frames are also following suit. This is not good. Where's my crosshair? Don't have a crosshair on the pistol. Why is that? Okay, let's wait up. What could possibly be wrong here? What's wrong with this picture? Is he coming in or not? Ah, you Those are the brakes. That's what happens. Yeah. That's what happens. Shoot first. I hesitated. What can we learn from this? Don't put nothing on a pedestal. Don't not fire when the pedestal is there. When you're standing on the pedestal, don't not fire. That's what we can say. Don't put no bullets on the pedestal. Pull the bleeding trigger, son. We can only learn from it. He was quicker off the mark. Fair play to him. Let's just find out what his name is. Johnson, you friendly. Pirates at Jumptown. Sin King. Dead. Johnson, you friendly? Sin King. What a massacre. Alright. Let's just ask Sin King if it was him. Can I... No. Let's just say like this. May I inquire as to the rationale that spurred you to activate my demise? Can I inquire as to the rationale that spurred you to activate my demise? I did not fire upon you. I did not fire upon your good self. Why did you shoot me down like a dolly at the fair? Of course, my gun was drawn. He says, I asked him chat friendly. Sour ship name, said Johnson hard. And you had your gun drawn. Of course my gun was drawn. It's a drug lab. In capital letters. Now I'm staying calm. There's no problem here. There's no bother. Mini Rato says yop yop atus, meaning I've got two tonks in my Hercules, basically. Of course my gun was drawn. Sin King, I must protest and place you on the ledger of defecation. Yeah, that's right, son. We must place you on the ledger of defecation, otherwise known as the shit list. So, yeah, I can give you an example if you want me to. All right, if you want me to, let's just going to pause the music for a second. Just going to see if we can find something for you to look at. All right, let me just. Here we go. This is what I'm talking about. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. Right, that there. Now these are names, you know. Okay, here we go. Sinking. You can always get the bounty on me. Why is your ship saying Johnson Hard when you were in it? Oh, wait. Let's just jump in here. Well, I do not know. It must be a glitch. I saw Johnson coming in, and then I heard your extreme prejudicial action ensue. Let's spell it right if we're going to spell it. Sorry, never shot anyone there before. Shot 2 pirate red ships. Okay. Your apology is noted. But still, I will have to notify the org. Okay, I mean, I can't say fairer than that. You know what I mean? We have a ledger of defecation, and you know, so instead, well, look, what I'm going to say is this, right? The ledger of defecation could also be called the feces book. I mean, as opposed to, you know, the well-known Zuckerberg platform. I have my own. It's called Feces Book, and you're in it, mate. That's all I can say. You are most definitely in it. Sinking will be added to the ledger of defecation. Soon, what you'll find is the screen is just one big ledger with different, you know, just with like 1,000 names on it of people who've irked me throughout the progress of this game. All I'm trying to do is make an honest living. Now, one thing I am happy about is that I didn't lose my drugs, I didn't lose my money, I didn't, you know, here I am. There we are. Look, see, we've still got 4209. Now, I know that's not a lot, but I'm working my way up. To be honest, someone trying to get a bounty on me and do the criminals. I'm also trying to get a bounty on me. It's F7C hard. I can only get 5 stars, and I do misbehave now. Okay, well, I wish you well in your piratical endeavours, mate. Watch your back. I will write you a beacon. Right, now what we're going to do, we're going to retrieve this fella. Jump town, destroyed. It's good that it tells you where it was destroyed now. I like that idea. So we're going to file a claim. It's going to take me 15 minutes to get that back. We're not going to dally. We're not going to hang out. All right. I've got myself a little ledger of defecation here, and a feces book, so to speak. And you can see that our killer is on there. There's an action designated next to the names. You can see what we're talking about here. Crevea, someone else that I took a dislike to, and Lord Broke, the man who likes to pad camp Grimhex and torpedo innocent souls as they go about their business. Right, let's take the freelancer. What can we say? A06, alright son, very nice. Let's see. Oh well, I wish you well in your piratical endeavours, mate. Watch your back. Since I killed the ship too, I'll be the best pirate you've ever seen. Show me the booty. Yeah. I do not appreciate your denigration of my female form. Now then, let's go to 06. Now that we've convinced him that I'm a very irate woman, I'm sure he'll be on his best behaviour, won't he? Do you know what I mean? That's the great thing about not having any female models in the game.
Yeah, they're on their way. Ooh, I'm going to make some women. I'm going to put them in the game, aren't I, Sandy?
Yeah, Chris, whatever. So here we go. Let's get down here now. You know, what can we say about the frustrations of Chris Roberts? What can we say about the frustrations of being a film director trapped in a game development? I mean, imagine what that's like.
Oh, why won't they do one? Why won't the AI stand where they're supposed to stand and walk properly when they tell them to?
Well, it's not easy, Chris. My name's Zachariah Fundeldum, and I'm head of AI subsumption. I just simply can't get them to do what you want, Chris.
Why is that? Why can't they just behave themselves?
Oh, look at this. We've only gone and spawned a duff freelance. We're not going to get upset about it. We're just going to simply walk back. Simply walk back to where we were in a very calm manner. Just going to simply walk back through the tunnels, up the stairs. Look at him go working those legs. God, I bet that crotch is very sweaty in that mankini. It must be awful in there. It must be hell in there. Come on then, up we go. Just another 7 flights of stairs to go. What do you do in Star Cities? What sort of game is it? Oh, it's a stair walking game. You spend a lot of time. Oh, we haven't seen you this close. Look at him, he looks worried, doesn't he? Poor guy, greying already, wrinkles under the eyes. Oh God, why do people kill me when I don't even... Sin King has requested transportation to Grimhex. Payment for service, 4,000 UEC. That's not bad, is it? I'm never going to answer that. I should have just pressed go on that, because it's obviously meant for me. Alright, here we are. Hang on. You've gone the wrong way there, sunshine. I'll tell you what I'll do. Let's not mess about anymore. Right? What can we say about it? Like Sin King. Like it's not good, is it? It's just not good. All I wanted to do was to get myself a little bit of drugs, come back to Grimmers, sell it off. Now look at me. Don't put nothing on a pedestal. What have I told you about that? Right. So I've got to respawn that now. What can I take then? I've got nothing else that takes cargo except for the Origin. Oh, maybe we could do it in the Origin actually. Alright, so we're going to have to respawn the Freelancer as well. I refuse to pay the expedition fee. How long is that going to take? 16 minutes? Are you joking, son? Right. I'm going to take the Origin. Let's just take him. I'm at Grimhex praying for my soul. Well, someone else took the beacon. Lucky them. Well, never you mind, sweetheart. see you another time. Right, AO5. Yeah, what are we doing then? Are we heading out here? AO5. I'm a bit confused now. Did I just do what I didn't want to do? No, I didn't not do what I didn't want to do. I didn't not put nothing on a pedestal. I may have put something on a pedestal that I didn't intend to not put there. That doesn't mean I haven't installed an absence upon a throne and worshipped it like it was there. It means that the non-existence that I apotheosized into something greater than it was, more than the sum of its parts, so to speak, is actually an absence that I didn't not intend to not put there. Do you get me? Right, okay, let's just try this then. AO5, that's what I did do. Now I'm with it, people. Sorry, I got a bit caught up there. You can tell from my manner that I'm... Look, what is going on here? Like, what can we say about this now? Why are you there? Right, I'll bring you back into reality now. I'm very sorry, people. It's all kicking off with the stream today. We don't know what's going on. You know, we really don't. We really don't know what's going on. We've lost the stream. We've lost the visuals. We come back in. We jump out. We play the credits the wrong moment. It's an absolute disgrace. Anyway, look, Sin King has obviously felt sorry for him. You know, he felt sorry about it. And that's fair enough. I appreciate that. I mean, maybe you won't put him in the feces, but maybe we'll... Oh, look, it's a space fart. That happens every now and again. People leave bits of themselves hanging in the air. A reminder of their presence. So anyway, someone else has taken the beans. That's all right. We're off. You know, we don't need any more flatulence in our life anyway. I did have my gun drawn. It's fair enough. I thought that was broken as well then. What is going on with this pad? Has somebody just... Oh, I know what it is. Isn't that persistence? Look at the persistence on that. Now, do you remember last time? I don't. You probably don't. Who cares? I got absolutely attacked and marauded and beaten to crap by somebody. Look, there's even bits of me lying around on the pad. Terrible, isn't it? I'm not sure if she still flies, but what we're going to have to do then... I mean, I'm quite impressed by that. That's a persistence... a persistence that is consistent through the spawning of the ship. So last time I tucked this little shippy away, she was in a right old 2 and 8, and now you can see she's still in it. Do you know what I mean? Right. Come on, get me in. Let's see if she fires up. Any port in a storm, so to speak, or a storm even. Let's see if we can get this going now. I hate the fact that they animate the fact that you've got to press buttons. It's so stupid. I've got to wait for the animation of the button pressing to be over so I can press some buttons. Is this going to work? Like, I really want things to turn on here. Are we alright? Are we flight ready? Got all this stuff going on, that's all fine. What's this? Over the other side here. Flight ready. There we go. Alright, you can see... Let's just kill the chat for a minute. You can see the ship's in a bit of a state here. Let's just see what we can do. Get off the pad. Alright then, alright then, alright then. Let's see if we can find ourselves a little jump town action without coming out of the trap like a greyhound with a bit between its teeth, if that's possible. Okay, good. I like a double announcement. Makes me feel important. Right, okay. Here we are. This is the origin. You can see the state of play here. We've taken a bit of a beating as it goes. We're not looking our best. Let's be honest. We've looked better. But hey, it's easily fixed. What we'll do, I mean, it might be good to go to the drug lab in this state. It might be better, in fact. You know? Yeah, it might be better to go just dressed like this. Why not? Dress like a tramp, think like a king. That's the answer, isn't it? Speak softly, carry a big stick. Let's see if we can get there. Oh yes! Alright, but you've seen Feces' book. Our killer, we know what to do. Purveyor, we know what to do. Lord Broke. Actions to be actioned. Do you know what I mean? Don't put nothing on a pedestal. Become a right cropper, mate. Alright, so now we've lost the daylight. That's the only problem here. We are a bit quicker though, that's the advantage. Let's just kill the speed. Kill the headlights, put it in neutral. Is that OM4? No. I think we've lost the advantage of OM4, unless it's there. Let's just go to OM3 and see what we can see. Honestly, what a turn up for the books. Just trying to make a few bucks. What can we learn from this? Don't put nothing on a pedestal. Okay. What I did was, I set up a pedestal in the airlock there, didn't I? I set up the expectation. The pedestal was built. I stood there, gun drawn, in the airlock. I'd made my own pedestal, and then I had to lie on it. Literally, I fell face first onto my own pedestal. Hoisted by my own petard, so to speak. I fell on my sword. Yes, I did. Because I built a pedestal, and I didn't put anything on it. Okay? Don't put nothing on a pedestal. You build a pedestal, something's got to go on it. And I'm talking about CIG here as well as myself. Okay? I am CIG in this instance. I made a virtual gunfight. I said it's going to happen, it's coming, and then when the gunfight was supposed to happen, I failed to pull the trigger. And that's what we can learn. Don't put nothing on a pedestal. Don't build a pedestal that looks like a gunfight and don't pull the trigger. Shocking behaviour. Right, now let's see if what we can see. Can we see the pedestal that we require here? Let's just kill the speed a little bit here, because we want to try and find OM4. I believe it's there. No, it's not. It's hard to get used to this idea of everything being written in blue. There she is. Now, I think we've missed our moment here because we haven't got the requisite lumens in order to take advantage of the specular event, which might be the spying of a small amount of widow-bearing domiciles. Where's the bit that I need? There it is. Don't mess me about with the frames here. No, we can still see what we're doing. As long as we don't strike that rock sharply on the chin, we might be alright. Now, let's just... I know where I'm going. I know where I'm going. Just going to swing it over slightly. It's just about there. Let's go there. Now, what we're going to hope for is that, like, okay, best case scenario, right? We arrive at the drug lab. Our killer, Creveya, Lord Broke and Sin King are all parked there with their engines turned off. And I literally just go, pap, 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 pap. Alright? Then I go in, I load up with drugs at like, they're going to cost me like 0.01 of an AUEC. I go back to Grimhex and they're worth, you know, 5,000 per unit. That's the best case scenario, isn't it? You know what I mean? More than likely, I will crash into the planet in the dark in my broken ship. and spend the rest of the morning crying into my coffee. But we'll see. We'll see what, you know, somewhere in the middle. That's what we're aiming for. I'm not going to build any pedestals, all right? Because I'm worried I might end up putting nothing on them. No, we're a bit quick here, but on the way there, I think I've got time. Yeah, I've got time. Back shortly. Back in the game, so to speak. Right. What can I say? We're on target. Let's just kill the cursor, just, you know, just in case I've been known to bump the mouse. That's the thing. Mice don't like to be bumped when they're coming in at 1188 over the top. You know what I mean? It's like my blood pressure reading. Right, okay. What can we say? Look at the blade. Right, it's not a feather. It's not just for cutting carpet, is it? You know what I mean? You may lay down. Doesn't make you a rug, right? Alright, we've stepped into the atmosphere. Excuse my Russian. I'll tell you what we'll do. We're just going to slightly hop in here. Okay. We'll just remove that for now. We don't need to worry about it, alright? Now, what's happened now, it's a slight deviation. Okay. Everything's alright, everything's alright, everything's okay. We're on target, we're just slightly wobbly because we've got no wings, right? Coming in a broken ship. I'll give you the full view in a minute. Now look, that looks to me like we're on target. I couldn't swear to it, however, but we're not going to come in too tasty. Just check it out. Check out the state of play here. Look at this. Oh, hang on. Look at this. Look at the state of it, man. Like they're barely holding together. The ship is barely in one piece. Red flashing lights is right. I mean, it's in a right. We're in emergency state here, lad. We've slightly lost the beam now. I'm a bit concerned now that we're off the mark, but let's just see. Just slow down slightly. See what we can see here. There's not a lot to be seen. It has to be said. It has to be said that we can't see. Right. Okay. I'm thinking that we're still kind of on target there. I could end up doing this dick hunt in the dark, but never mind. We're all right. We're all right. I'm not complaining. You see, this is Star Citizen. You know, you never know what's going to happen. I wouldn't call it emergent gameplay. I'd call it emergent sort of like nuisance more than anything. Sin King being one of these emergent nuisances that just occur. And I've done it myself, you know. I mean, I've done some naughty things in my time, but I mean, you know, what can we say? We only. I feel on the moral high ground. That's all I can say. It's not often I get to go there, but it's, you know, it's very, very nice and sunny up there, I tell you. On the MH, it's a jolly nice view from up there. Right, let's just ease off a little bit. I'm assuming it's amazing. I mean, if this is flight mechanics that I'm experiencing now, in the sense that I've got no wings and so the ship is behaving badly, I mean that's not a bad little display of the mechanics in the game. I think that's quite good, in fact, that you know, my ship's suffering like this, wiggling about like a, I don't know, flapping like a Spanish man's coat in the breeze. I think we're on for it here. Oh, it's getting nice and noisy now, isn't it, people? Let's see if we can get up the speed a little bit. Coming in. Yeah, we're doing alright, Coming in nice and juicy. Like a lemon on holiday. All juiced up. I'm assuming I'm in the right place. I mean, I've been known to be wrong about this, but I mean, you know, we can see. Don't want as a crash. I am a bit worried. I've been in this server for a little while now, and we all know what happens to servers that pass their sell-by date. We get a lot of frame drops. Hello, that's what we wanted. This is going to help us a great deal now. We're going to get a little bit of a guide in, so we can speed up a little bit. Let's try and close the gap. A little bit of an aurora there from Galson. And we'll see if we can find our way. Is he there? No, he's behind us. Why is that? There's something up with the targeting in the game, that's what it is. Let's just stay on target here, because we're only a bird in a gilded cage, so to speak. So let's kill the speed. Didn't get it. Never mind. He's got a lot of money, that geezer, to chuck around, hasn't he? Alright, so I'm a bit concerned now because I cannot see where I'm going. I'm only following the line that I previously followed. So let's put the lights on, shall we? Let's just go ahead now and change our view. God, it's dark. I'm assuming alright, we're going to have to pause that set. I've got to answer the door. Somewhere